Welcome to Season 3 of Gaming with Scott presents Marvel Superheroes, a Southgate Media podcast. Join us each week as our seasoned heroes follow a path of adventure and attempt to save civilization and each other from the dangers of the universe. Starring J.C. LaCroix, Dan Gentry, Joshua Jackson, and Rico Suarez. We'll be joined by a rogues gallery of guest NPCs with me, Scott Troiano, running the table as the judge. Epic adventure and gargantuan struggles await you just beyond this music. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Gaming with Scott. I am here with Dan.
Hello.
JC.
Dan sucks.
And Rico.
Yo.
Hi. I'm waving.
Should we all wave at JC? Wave. Is that a Facebook thing? I don't know. I haven't been on Facebook for a while.
Once again, Rico's cool. You both are ignorant savages.
I'm not that savagey. Okay. So, Rico, where were we when last we left?
The whole party or me?
The whole party.
Okay. S.H.I.E.L.D. had successfully raided Nimbus because Dan and Fenris are gigantic urethras.
Yep.
Urethra. Ooh, good
and there was
$3
a fight that had broken out when Dr. Wells had found out a small portion of what Morat had been planning, and then decided to curb stomp him on a floor in their secret lab. And then Blink got involved
that's
due to, well, I know why now from the one shot, which we'll come back to later. And then I got involved when Nightcrawler and Blink were fighting over possession of Morat, and I was able to get Morat away from Nightcrawler by attacking him. And then Blink did something, and I took Morat, and we went into hiding. And then Jimmy and Fenris and Wells went back to Asgard, and so did the Doctor.
No, I did not go back to Asgard.
We did not. No, actually, they were coming up onto the roof after you were disappearing under the horizon.
No, because they went back to Asgard because he was interested about the pushcart, and Jimmy was arguing with the Doctor about not being a prisoner, but couldn't leave until they figured out a way to defeat me if it came to it. And then
not quite, but
all right.
Oh. It was. Hold on. Total memory? I think that's almost exactly how it happened.
If he left, he could never come back.
Oh, they were in Asgard with the Doctor, with
Right.
Dr. Lexington. You guys were there. That's right. That's
Yep.
right.
Yep.
Not Dr. Me.
Not Dr. You. Yes.
And it was-
you were somewhere else.
Help me with this, and you get to stay. And if you're not going to help me, you will leave. And if you leave of your own volition without helping me, you're never coming back.
Right.
So
Dr. Wells, where are you right now? Because I know you have left the Nimbus building.
Correct.
we still have to do that video thing.
Yes, we do.
Anyway.
Can you come back to me?
I guess I can. Because I kind of wanted to bring you and Jimmy and Fenris all kind of in the same room.
Start with one of them and come back to me.
Could be a thing. All right. The Doctor is looking at the cart. He's looking at the thing. He's like, yeah, okay, I'll help you for the moment. That seems fine. I don't think I have to go anywhere. This thing is, it really defies gravity, huh?
If you say so, I don't know.
Okay, all right.
I mean, it floats. It floats
Right.
with weight on it.
Right? And he, grabs onto it and then jumps up on top of it, and it keeps floating. He goes, I can put a lot of weight on it.
You don't weigh that much.
Okay.
I, on the other hand, apparently do.
Oh, well, here, get in here. And then he hops off, and he's holding the cart. He goes, well, get in then.
I'm good. We got other things to do than play with carts.
I'm going to play with the cart for a while.
You're going to come help me or you're going to leave. We've talked about this.
Well, can I look at the cart for a little while?
You've looked at the cart.
Well, open it up.
Your reward for helping me will be looking at the cart.
All right.
Freaking Jimmy the Tyrant over here.
I may need some more scientific assistance than just me.
Well,
Oh, man, I can't wait to get to me.
I can help.
Okay. Alrighty. All right, what are we doing then?
Well, you're going to need to figure out a way to help me nullify Guardian Angel's dark force whatever powers.
Oh, phase-shifted capacitors.
If you say so.
Yeah. So can I look at the cart now?
That doesn't tell me anything, son.
Well, sure it does. It's all there in the name. You know what a capacitor is?
Talk to me like I don't have a PhD in theoretical physics.
Oh, do you know what a capacitor is?
Vaguely. Stores
Okay.
electricity.
Bingo. You need one of those set for Dark Force.
Okay, how do I build one?
You don't.
Okay.
Well, you can, but it's really hard to do.
All right, so you're going to need to do that.
I don't have the parts.
Well, what do you need? Make me a shopping
He
list.
starts naming off
Write
things.
it. Write it down. Tell me where to go to get it.
There's only like 2, maybe 3 research facilities in the country that would have something like this.
Write it down.
Okay, hold on.
Tell me where to go to get it.
Sure, you got a pen and paper?
Let's go find one.
Alrighty. After you, I'll follow you. We'll get
No,
some pen
go
and paper.
ahead.
All right, where are you going?
We're going looking for like I'm sure I've seen a den type area.
There's the library.
There's the library, but I've also been like all over this place.
Yeah,
There's got to be like an office.
Surprisingly, there were very few offices, like no offices. There was a second library that was much smaller that might have paper in it.
Okay, we'll
and
go
a pen.
there.
All right, you go to the second library. It's down in the basement. And it's like all of the old stuff has been kind of just books and stuff and shelves and musty and dusty. And there's some parchment.
Parchment.
Like,
Asgard.
you're like,
Savages.
what is this? Like, that's, he goes, well, like,
Truth.
you're like, here, use one of these. And he takes it and he's like, is this like parchment?
They've probably
I
got
don't know. Can you
a
write on it?
chisel
I
and hammer
I can,
and some stone.
but
Okay.
This is amazing.
That's good.
Do you know how old this is?
No,
It's
they got
like
a computer
1,000
in
years
the
old.
back.
You should write your list
probably.
down.
It's a tandy.
Okay, do you have a pen?
Yeah.
Do you have a pen? No, you're like, okay.
Jimmy
he
would have.
starts-
I mean, he's
He would have a pen. Well, he would. As a marshal, he'd have a pen.
Yeah,
And
he'd
he's
have
like,
a pen.
oh, okay. All right, here you go. And he's like, this won't write on this. It's a parchment thing. And he goes, hold on. And he starts looking through drawers, and he finds an ink bottle and a quill. And he goes, oh, this is going to be so cool. And he goes, but this ink has got to be like 1,000,000 years old.
I bet you it works.
Why would you say that?
Just open it.
Well, it looks dried and crusty on the. I mean, I can
Open
look
it
through
and spit on it.
I'm not going to spit on. Why would you spit? Anyhow, look, it's going to be completely. And he pops the top, and you can smell the ink, like, and it's just your. And he goes, "Oh my God, how did that?
It's magic.
Is it magic? Magic? Are you serious? It's magic?
Seems like magic. Looks like magic.
Well, you know,
Magic is just science. You guys don't
Yeah,
understand yet.
And he dips the quill. He goes, any science sufficiently advanced
Blah blah.
could be considered magic. And he's dipped the ring. Scratch. And he writes, like 19 things down. And he goes, okay, here you go. And he hands you the piece of parchment. Yeah, he goes, yeah, you want to blow on that, let that dry a bit there. Yeah. Okay, that looks good.
Handful of dust. Sprinkle it like sand on it.
Oh, that's awesome. You know what? That's...
Okay, now go back to your cart. I'll be back.
Ooh, the cart. And he kind of runs off.
And I'm going to call Shield.
Okay. You look down the list, and there's 5 or 6 things on there that seem to be the kind of things Dr. Wells talks about, just to let you know. You're like, I think I might have heard him mention that one before. And, all right, you call Shield.
Just FYI, I'm ready. Just throw that out there.
Who are you calling Shield?
Nicholson.
Nicholson? Okay. Hello.
Hey, I got a shopping list.
Okay, go to grocery store?
Nah, not that kind of shopping list. This is like super theoretical advanced physics. I don't understand it. I got a shopping list, and I'm going to need your help acquiring stuff.
Why?
Because we're going to have to neutralize Guardian Angel if we're going to get more rat back from him.
Oh.
Are you on board now?
Do you know where he is?
No. But even if I knew where he was, I couldn't do anything if I wanted to go in there right now anyway.
Well, we have the gravity guns.
I highly doubt that's going to work this time. I got a shopping list.
Okay, what are you making?
Phase shifted capacitors.
Huh. Oh, that'd do it. Where are you going to find the parts for those?
Read off the locations that he wrote down next to it.
Oh, he's got no locations. He's got locations for like 3 things on the list, and there's just a whole bunch of, several of them just don't have locations.
I'm sure you've got databases you could look at. That's part of the problem I need help with is I need it from JPL, large Hadron Collider. I don't know.
Yeah.
Colander. He's got really bad handwriting.
Okay. One of them is from Muskegon, Wisconsin.
And one from
The University of Muskegon.
the University of Muskegon.
Oshkosh, that's what we call it.
Muskegon. That's what it looks. Okay, it's Muskegon.
Okay. Wow. Okay then.
And then I don't know where the rest of these are, but I got a whole list of stuff.
Okay, read me the whole list, or send me a picture on your phone, one or the other. Okay.
I'm gonna try something. Hold on a sec. I want to look at it and try to take a picture with my eyes and transmit it through the phone
Okay.
because it's in his hand.
There's no pictures on your phone because you used your eyes and not your hand.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll try that. Like,
Hey, you're just gonna go. And he goes, "Did you just make a phone noise with your mouth?"
I'm a robot. Just deal with it.
But I
Is the picture coming through or
and
not?
here. Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Oh, I got the picture.
Okay,
I don't
then
know what you did, but I got the picture.
Don't worry about my mouth noises. Just
Okay.
accept that there's a picture now.
Okay. I don't know what half of this shit is.
I ain't got a PhD in theoretical physics neither. Y'all got more research than I do. Just
Okay. All right.
if we're gonna do this, we're gonna need this.
Got it. Okay. All right. I'll get right on that.
Awesome. Thanks.
Alrighty. Bye bye. Click. Alrighty. Where you going? What you doing?
I think it's about time to find out what Frostbane does, unless you want to go to JC.
Nice. All right, JC. Where you at? What you doing?
Dr. Wells has gone back to the city docks, has crawled into a dark shipping container, and is sitting there thinking.
Nice. Okay. What's he thinking? What are you thinking?
Well, I'm not going to reveal that because there's no external action.
Oh, okay. Alrighty. All right. You're doing your thinking thing. You're getting your thinking cap on. The professor comes back up to you and he goes, "Hey, I was thinking about a way to work on one of those capacitors. It would be really helpful to have Dr. Wells' help."
Oh, you're serious?
Yeah?
No.
Oh. Okay. I'll go back to my cart then. And he goes back to his cart. Alrighty. Are you nice. Are you going to make any attempt to track down GA before...
Not without proper preparation.
Okay.
Preparation H. You're going to need it.
Well, actually,
Wow.
no. No, I do have an idea.
Okay.
Okay. I'm going to go find Heimdall.
Okay. You find Heimdall. Yes.
Hey, so Guardian Angel's gone rogue. He's harboring a known galactic genocidal hobgoblin.
Okay.
Can you see him?
He turns, walks up to the pedestal, puts his hands on the sword as Fenris comes in. And he goes, "Hey, I wanted to ask the two of you," and you see him, Fenris, his image skips, like he's there 1 second, and he stops, and he goes, "What was that?"
You having a seizure?
No. Did you feel that?
Nope.
You see the space around Fenris like it's pulled back behind him,
Like
you see,
that camera effect thing?
yeah, where it just and you see he distorts slightly, and you hear onyx, 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 and he is sucked out from in front of you. The image behind him, the space that was behind him, wavers slightly, and then it's like he was never there.
Well, I think we're going to need another Timmy. Can you see where he went?
And Heimdall grabs the sword, squints, looks left, looks right, turns around the sword in all directions and says, Fenris is no longer within my sight.
Okay, so what? I don't know what the boundaries of your sight are. Can you narrow that down for me?
He is no longer in this plane of existence. He's gone.
All right, well, I got no way to follow him. I'm going to try to get him fired anyway. I ain't got nothing, bro. You got an idea? Because I'm still...
He says, I do not.
All right.
But I need to speak with people about this. And
All
he
right.
walks out of the...
Oh, you go do that. It's nice talking to you. I'll see you later. Bye.
And he's out.
I'm going to touch his sword if it's still there. Is the sword still there? Mm-hmm. I'm going to touch his sword.
You roll up. As the closer you get, your hand gets to the sword, it's almost as though you feel a static discharge building.
Yeah.
This
is probably going to be a bad idea.
You start getting... it's one of those where the muscles in your hand start to twitch when you get within like 6 inches of it, and you can feel the bit like you don't want to touch this. This is going to be a bad thing.
All right.
Would you like to touch it? Every fiber you're being saying, just don't touch it.
Maybe later. I got other things to do. I'll be back for you, little missy.
Nice.
Wells?
Hold that thought for half a second. Did you like that?
Yeah.
Okay.
That was a good transition. When I heard the chanting, when Rico heard it, I was like, oh, I know where he's going.
Wells.
Matter of factly stands up in the shipping container and proceeds to move towards Guardian Angel's house.
Okay. Like move the whole container or open the door and walk?
No, walk.
Okay. You're walking. Yes, indeed. You're talking like you and me. And all right, you walk to the north side. You can like take a cab, make it a little quicker.
Sure.
You're just gonna take a scenic
Actually, I'll
route?
take an Uber.
Okay, you Uber up there.
Good man.
Yeah.
You roll out. You're at Guardian Angel's house.
Okay.
What are you gonna stalk the place or just ring the doorbell?
Nope. I'm going to walk up and knock on the door. See if anybody answers.
Well, that's not a very good knocking noise. Knock, 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 knock at the front door. Ooh, good
knock.
Good knock. I liked that.
Solid knock. Actually, I'm going to cop knock. Go ahead.
No, that'll pick up really bad on the mics.
Okay.
Oh.
Alrighty.
Do you legit cop knock?
Yeah.
What is cop knock?
That's where you take the side of your fist and bang like
Oh, okay. You're gonna boom, boom.
Imagine
boom, boom,
knocking on the lodge door.
boom. Oh, got it.
I did that once on somebody's door, and I bent their door.
Don't do that then. Okay. Front door.
Ha ha! I guessed right. Okay.
You suck.
Who's knocking on my door? I'm going to go open it.
Door opens.
Hello? Hey! How you doing, Wells?
Hey, princess.
Where's everybody else?
I don't know.
They're not like stealthed or anything, are they? No, I'm just kidding. They can't stealth. There's a stupid toaster and a dumb Amish boy.
Where did you go?
Me? Morlock Underground. And then I came home.
Oh. Why?
I had to nurse Mora back to health after what had happened to him.
You realize he had a kill switch on not only the county, but my family.
No, I didn't realize that.
I hand you the plans.
They'll burn.
You can look at them.
Yeah, I'll look at them. I'm going to look at the plans.
Oh, yeah,
Was it
it's the schematics for a kill switch on the 2 cryopods.
What about the...
And he flips through a couple of things, and they are virus generators on the top of buildings around. You're like, oh.
Are those all of the plans?
What I took with.
Oh. Well, it's a good thing none of that ever happened. You did a number on him.
I'm not done if he's still alive. He wasn't supposed to be still alive.
Oh.
They were supposed to have picked him up from the roof.
Come inside, and I'm going to lead you to my garage. Well, no, we're going to go outside to the front of the garage, and I'm going to point off in that direction. You should see a streak of light and what looks like probably a fast-moving star. It wasn't a very fast-moving ship.
Coming, going?
Oh, going. He's leaving.
Leaving.
He's leaving.
That was Morat?
Yeah, it was. Well, I mean, it still is. It's a different Morat, but yeah, that's him.
What do you mean it's a different Morat?
Oh, he's a vampire now.
What do you mean he's a vampire now?
Well, you see, with the fight on the roof, Blink had bit him before.
When the hell did Blink get involved?
Roughly about the time Nightcrawler did.
Nightcrawler was in my house.
Well, in Nimbus, yeah.
Outstanding.
Yeah, and I took him because I thought S.H.I.E.L.D. was still after him and wanted to kill him. So I did what I thought was best to get him away from S.H.I.E.L.D.
Always a good plan.
And, I mean, there were some concessions that had to be made. He did owe me 2 life boons. And we came to a great resolution on what his next course of action should be.
And that is?
He spares your family, spares all the people on the planet, and leaves Earth alone, never to be destroyed or corrupted by him ever again.
Do you think he'll actually honor that?
Yes, because he knows I can go back in time. There was a whole little messy thing where I had to get a piece for his arm for him to regrow it. And now that he knows I can, at any time I could just go back and snap his tiny little neck. He's aware of the danger that he is in if he ever comes back.
You're sure?
I mean, pretty sure. 7 billion people on a safe planet? Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Which brings me to the other person that endangered my family.
Who else?
Jimmy.
How did Jimmy endanger your family?
He called down the mercenary squad who would have vaporized the building. He didn't care. My family are in it.
So, Jimmy is now a threat to your family?
He threatened them.
Oh.
In fact, he threatened to kill them, which is why I stomped Morat into a mud hole, like American History X style.
Wait. So you stomped one person who had a kill switch to appease somebody else who had another kill switch?
Jimmy threatened to pull the kill switch
Oh.
if I didn't stomp Morat into a mud hole.
Well, sounds like a winner. You know what? I actually don't feel bad about him drinking all those nanobots.
Not in the slightest.
So, what do you want to do about that? I mean, I know what Old Wells would do about that, but what are you going to do about that?
You know,
Now.
the great things about the classics, baby?
They're still good?
They never change.
It's just, they're probably to Asgard.
I thought so.
Oh. Also, Dr. Lexington, I noticed, was in the Nimbus building before my scuffle with Jimmy.
Really?
Yeah, burst out of my chest. I guess Jimmy tried to talk to Yang. I guess he tried to tell her that I was some sort of bad guy because I tried to get his badge from him. He's got a super fixation with that badge. And I think if we were able to get rid of it, we'd be able to slow him down considerably. Also, Fenris helped him, by the way. You know, it's really weird because I did what I did to save a planet. Yet everybody else that has genocided a planet wants to work against saving the planet.
Alleged genocide.
Alleged genocide, whatever. I mean, we know yours happened.
Allegedly.
No, we were there. It was in the thought space. We saw it happen.
It wasn't genocide.
Okay. But anyway.
It was biological restructuring. Hashtag alt facts.
Alt facts. Just return them back to the star stuff that they were made from, right?
Recycling, really, if you will.
So I came here because I think Fenris is too stupid to remember that this place exists, and I don't think Jimmy knows that this place exists. Also, I have my communicator back. You could have just called me.
Wasn't aware.
Oh. Yeah, I got it from one of the alternate versions of me that were at Nimbus. By the way, your R&D department sucks. Super slow.
Really?
Yeah.
Just because you said that, here's a test text.
Oh, okay.
It's a dong pic.
Unsolicited. Oh, great. I'm glad that happened.
I can see by your expression everything's working. So, we have the drop on Jimmy. And we have what I can remember of his schematics in my head. So we can create something that targets him specifically.
Okay. First of all, he's super, super slippery. I couldn't lay a finger on him. Tried. Couldn't do it. Dodged everything. He's a magician. I mean, for a robot.
Any technology sufficiently advanced is going to appear like magic, but that doesn't make it magic.
That doesn't indeed make it magic. Yeah, I know. I was just saying the fact that how wiry and slippery he is pretty impressive.
He's probably got some sort of subdermal lubricant that he's dispersing through his...
Yeah, no, I would have got the badge, but Fenris ionized it. I came really, really close.
Well, so if the badge is destroyed, then...
Well, I mean, it would be pretty easy. I could just go back in time to when we were on the Arkanoid spaceship when we tried to open the case for him and then just disappear with the case, and then we would have it.
Well, if you can go that far back in time, why don't you just throw him out the fucking airlock?
I don't know. That was a good idea. That's a good idea. But I'm not really worried about throwing him out the airlock. I'm just worried about getting his badge. Because that's a tool of leverage and maybe a way to protect your family again in the future. You know, not going to lie, this is exhausting. Going back and forth through time.
That's a Pandora's box, my friend. Once you've opened it, you kind of get caught up in inertia to where you're constantly having to keep opening it.
Yeah. Yeah. So, you here to kick my ass or stomp a mud hole in me or fight or...
Why?
I don't know, because I helped Morat escape and get away and unleashed a genocidal vampire into the universe.
You protected the planet, you protected my family.
Yeah, that's kind of what I do.
And now anything he does can be your alleged genocide.
Yeah, but, I could always go back and stop it. I mean, he just took off not too long ago. If I really wanted him gone, I would just come back to about half an hour ago and stop him.
So really, you could, but you didn't. So it's kind of a reverse.
Yeah.
It's
just a what if. It's a hypothetical. If I have to, I can.
Hypothetical.
Yeah. Actually, now that he's a vampire, I couldn't just snap his neck. I would have to go back further than that, or even further than that, and just knock him off of Tomahawk's shoulders and leave him there in the negative zone with the dread. I mean, there's plenty of contingencies. Don't worry. I mean, we probably have to worry a little bit. Also, do you know anything about interstellar, what's its coordinates?
Do I know anything about astrophysics? Is that what you're asking me?
No, I mean, like, if I were to give you a set of coordinates out in space, would you be able to find out where they went to?
Insofar as I understand the system behind the coordinates, I can pinpoint any location given coordinates.
Sweet. Okay, and I hand you a little silver rod about yay long that has some coordinates on it. I can't read them because I'm not smart enough.
Is this Arkanoid?
No,
Negative.
It's English,
All right.
like American numbers.
American numbers.
And you're looking at them, and you're looking, and you're looking, and you're looking, and one thought comes to mind. Either it's based on the 6 points of the furthest known galactic coordinates or the galactic center, but you'd need to ask.
I can narrow this down to 2 potential locations based on what I can infer. Right, Scott?
Uh-huh.
Okay. So it's either one of those 2 locations.
Okay, that's where one of the Blink vampires is. That may be an issue later. Because we may need to make her whole before she goes completely insane.
Well, Jimmy has shown himself to be vulnerable to nanite infiltration. I doubt this is something he's going to correct or even have the resources or ability to correct. I don't believe his circuitry is self-evolving. I checked. That means I should be able to tailor an attack just for him.
Great.
And that's what we'll do. You mind if I come inside? Do you have any tea?
Probably in the cupboard.
Outstanding.
I don't have a butler to make it for you, though.
What?
I don't have a butler to make it for you, though. You may have to make your own tea.
How do you live like this?
Well, I mean, I didn't until just recently because I thought the party was out to kill me.
I mean, you're a hero, for God's sake.
Well, yeah.
Living in squalor.
No, not really. This is a pretty nice house. I just don't have anybody to butler.
Do you clean it too?
No. I mean, I kind of just walk around and the Dark Force energy just zaps any dust particles. I mean, it's pretty clean.
It's disgusting.
Yeah. You got to do what you got to do. Some of us don't have billions of dollars and a corporation to shack up in.
So I'm going to get working on that super weapon.
And the tea?
Yep.
So you head to you turn to head to the kitchen to get some tea when almost like a vortex in the middle of the living room, a hole opens up in space, time, reality, the plane on which
I
you
literally
exist.
go, here comes Doctor Strange.
Nope. Is it?
Sucks into a cone, and you see standing in all of his glory, one half of the axe blazing fire, the other half frozen and dripping icicles. You see Fenris, eyes bolt glowing red, gaping maw, fur, talons dripping blood. Just
Wait. He's holding the axe and he's in wolf form?
yes.
I thought when he held the axe he was in human form.
He has to activate that power.
Does he look like he's berserked?
I mean, you've seen him go berserk once.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Is this similar to the situation that would have seen him being in that berserker rage?
The foam at the edge of his lips, the general tenor as he goes to take the first leaping strike forward, makes the berserk you've seen him engage in seem like a drug-addled sleep. He is so far beyond berserk, he has lost it. I mean, you don't know that you see any hint of intelligence behind the eyes as you hear a slavering howl fill the room. And under it, you hear a chant of, Onyx, Onyx, Onyx.
Hold on a second. Can I see the Blackheart kukri on his person?
Yes, you can.
I'm going to try and snatch it off of his body while this portal is here.
Okay. He's leaping to swing at both of you. Just in a room-filled arc of blazing fire and ice. He leaps forward, makes it about 6 inches, and is sucked back into the portal, and the room is quiet once more.
I couldn't get the Blackheart off
You
of him?
couldn't get close. You were like, whoa, and he's gone.
Well, that was weird.
Okay, that's not who I thought it was going to be.
Who did you think it was going to be?
I thought it was going to be Blink.
Oh. I thought it was going to be Doctor Strange.
I've got no use for him.
Huh? Well, screw Fenris.
I
Can I go to make tea?
I kind of want to figure that out. I want to know where he's gone. If I could have gone. If I could have grabbed Blackheart, could have helped.
If only. So close. Okay, you going to make tea? Da 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 da. Okay, tea is made.
And then Jimmy schematics function actually correspondingly to human anatomy in really interesting ways. So I am creating a nanite configuration that's specifically designed to attack his nervous system.
Ow. With the goal of
Destruction.
destruction as in no longer functions, or destruction as in create pain or shut down, or destroy as in, well, those nerves will never work again.
The answer is yes.
Pick one. Or all, or I don't know. What you just said destruction. Destruction to me.
To completely destroy.
Trying to kill Jimmy or not?
I can answer the to completely destroy the nervous system.
Okay.
The actual circuitry of it, yes.
Oh, okay. All right.
So, yes, you're trying to kill Jimmy.
Yes.
Okay. Thank
Oh.
you.
Well, I don't know that would kill Jimmy.
No, he didn't ask if I was going. He asked what I was trying to do.
All right. Okay. All right. So you're working through the files in your head. All righty. He made tea.
That looks really good.
Oh yeah, I forgot you can't drink.
Yeah. Yeah. Have you been back to Asgard recently?
No.
Do you think it's safe to go there?
No.
Oh. Okay. Hold on a second.
Asgard completely belongs to Fenris, who just jumped through a portal and tried to kill us with mega rabies. I don't even really know what that was, but that's his stomping ground, as it were. And I imagine, I'm not sure, but I don't. He and Jimmy would probably go back to the puppy pocket.
Okay. I have an idea. I'm going to need a second. Do you mind if I go try?
Don't strain.
I mean, it won't be. I need a gestalt.
Okay.
I'm going to try and gestalt. What is my gestalt power? 75 if I'm not... Yeah.
Yeah.
$67 on a 75 is a yellow.
Yep. Okay. You gestalt.
I gestalt.
The power of the divine reaches out of a cloudless sky.
And Guardian Angel stands before you. All right, then I'm going to need to time travel back a few hours to the raid on Nimbus.
Okay.
When I threw the Blackheart Kukri at Fenris's feet.
Okay.
Because I need to retrieve it. I don't know who that was. It wasn't me.
He relaxed too much.
So that's what I would like to try to do, if you'll allow me.
Go, give me a roll.
Okay. I need something good here. Oh. That's 100, baby.
A nat 100?
Yep.
Okay. You pull forth, and this was going to go sideways if it were anything other than a red, which is fine.
Oh, God. That's good because I don't have any karma. That's not true. I've got like 27 karma.
Nah, that's okay. You think you do. The room...
No, it's on my sheet right here. 27 karma.
I know.
Okay.
But
I'll say it. It's right there.
it's a thing. The room warps around you and begins to twist. And it pulls itself into the middle in front of you, and then all of a sudden straightens out when the middle in front of you, and the area that it pulled into, is now filled with a silver sphere. Hovering. Sphere about that big.
It's an Arcanoid sphere.
It's an Arcanoid sphere.
Too many time travels in a cycle.
It says, words flash across it in the little,
Yeah.
the scroll across it, and it goes, warning, temporal displacements will be dampened for the next 48 Earth hours, as Arcanoids will be arriving shortly.
Do I see it?
Yeah, but do you read Arcanoid?
I translate it for him. Temporal displacements being limited for the next 48 hours because the Arcanoids are going to be arriving soon.
What?
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know. You remember Evil Wells sending out that beam of light before you jumped back into him?
Yeah.
It might have been contacting the Arkanoids. Also, we also have to worry about the Ravager issue that's going to be coming. Oh, my God. There's going to be an intergalactic war here on Earth very soon. Oh, my God. Are you effing kidding me? Jimmy is going to have to wait. I know it's really hard for you to hear that right now, but I just saved 7 billion people about an hour ago, and now they're all at risk again.
I just saved you, people.
Yeah. So...
Wait. How do you know there's going to be an intergalactic war?
Because the Ravagers are coming to the planet, and we are part of the Arkanoid Empire, and we're protected. And if the Ravagers are here to threaten probably anybody on this planet, including you or me or Morat, they're going to defend the planet. I don't know anything about Ravagers, but I'm pretty sure with a name like Ravager, they're not pleasant.
They're just misunderstood.
Is there on this sphere, is there like a keyboard or a speaker or a camera or anything that I can suss that would look like a way to communicate or send a message back to the Arkanoids?
Actually, I know the frequency.
What? How do you know the frequency?
I hijacked the terminal at the space station when I was doing my diplomatic credentials.
Wait. Hold on. You have universal diplomatic credentials?
I may be the Arkanoid ruler of this planet declared through Form 681 Alpha P.
What?
It's a really long story, Guardian Angel. It's not. It's mostly irrelevant.
Wait. So you're Arkanoid Emperor of Earth?
I needed a ride, and that was the only way to get it at the time. Well, I tried to hitch on these spaceships, but they were really mouth-breathing creepers. It was kind of like they did bow before me. I am
Remember those episodes I told you, have you had to listen to those yet, Rico? And you were like, no, not yet.
Yeah.
Okay, carry on.
Now I need to go back.
It's pretty funny.
I am hacking NASA in my uplink as we speak, so I can take control of their of the
Telemetry,
yeah.
deep space tracking.
Yes.
Okay, give me a roll. I need an intuition roll.
It's just NASA. It's not like they have the budget for actual security.
Right? I mean,
It's not like they're going to encrypt their passwords.
does anybody have dice I can borrow here?
No, you just put passwords in the clear.
Yeah,
It's fine.
I have some
Passwords in the
dice.
clear are all good.
They just rolled a perfect 100 for me.
Yes, they're beauteous dice.
Now roll a 1.
Oh yeah, they're gray and red. You need
77.
Hey, there we go.
Oh, that's a yellow.
Can you put
on
those-
Shift Y, that's a, I think it's a...
Oh, I'm
77
so
is a
green. That's
red.
ridiculous.
Can-
Oh, yeah, no. I needed to know whether it was a yellow
I just want to put
or a
these
red.
back on zeros. Dude, you laugh. Train your dice, folks.
We got a podcast about that. So, okay. You're cutting through firewalls. Dun, dun, dun. Wells kind of looks off in space for a minute or 3. Okay, you've got deep space telemetry.
I can still talk at the same time. So this will actually be funny, so go ahead and continue the conversation.
Okay, so Arkanoid Emperor of Earth, I need you to let them know that the Arkanoid Emperor of Earth needs the temporal distortion ban lifted for a special exemption. I figure you probably have the authority to do that.
I figure I have the authority to do it too, but I think there's going to be a bureaucratic process that's going to take at least 72 hours or something like that.
Okay, well then it's a lot easier to wait 48 hours.
I'll try.
Oh, you're the best.
Maybe I have some kind of executive order thing going on. Maybe I can just build a wall. Who knows?
There's a hand there's a place you can put your hand that launches the terminal just like it was in Space Station 5. You reach out and touch the sphere. He touches a spot on the sphere. The spot opens up underneath his hands to a keyboard, and above is an illuminated an area of the The room illuminates in what looks like
holographic display?
Yeah.
But I know how this works now because I messed with it at a space station, and this was really chapping my gnats. Ident Wells Simon Peter.
Moments later, an Arcanoid, blue-skinned face, light blue, appears and goes, Diplomat Wells, how may we help you?
Hello, I understand you are preparing for an imminent visit.
Yes, we will be there momentarily.
Outstanding. I was wondering, I have
Are you okay, Dr. Wells?
I'm fine.
He's having a stroke.
I have exceptional circumstances. I would like to apply
Exigent.
to have the ban on time travel lifted or be granted an exception.
One moment. And the screen kind of hazes. And it shifts. And it kind of goes to like purple and then sort of green. And then it fades back in. Have you filled out the requisite forms?
I have not. I was hoping to expedite.
I will send those forms to you now.
I have another request.
Yes?
I have initiated contact with a group called the Ravagers. I'm sorry. For diplomatic purposes on behalf of this planet.
Diplomat Wells, I'm sure I misheard and the transmission was garbled across space. Did I just hear... I heard that you had continued to maintain quarantine over a race that is on the banned list, correct?
Correct. However...
Excellent.
You will note that in the guide log, if one is in a prosperous economic position for trade, this can be done.
While that may be true, the first and foremost response in the procedure for initiating such contact would be to fortify the economic planet in question before those negotiations began. Are you requesting formal fortification of your current planet?
I have initiated such fortification on our own, actually, and I send them the plans.
Which plans?
Morat's plans,
Okay.
showing the weapons for Marion County. We are rolling this out surface-wide to ensure that should, in fact, the Ravagers get out of line, there will be no resources for them to extrapolate in the first place.
And while the Arcanoid Empire recognizes your initiative, Diplomat Wells...
Oh, please don't insult me like that.
My apologies.
That's a horrible thing to say.
My apologies. Those plans will be wholly inadequate to stave off a Ravager force. I have already processed the expedited request for reinforcement of your planet.
But my request is actually not for reinforcement. My request is that their visit be cleared.
What language are you guys speaking in?
English.
English.
They speak English.
Well, they do now.
Great.
I mean,
Sweet.
they didn't before, but they do now.
Yeah, I know. It's weird.
Yeah, we didn't matter before.
Well, they learned from a guy that showed up on a space station. It was like a thing.
So they
Well played.
use super proper, really annoying English.
Now,
Up yours. Okay.
as I am declared imperator of this planet, I do have the authority to make this request.
Yes, it does say imperator. However, the full the full forms for reinstatement have only recently cleared and are being processed by the bureaucratic department as we speak. Technically, they haven't made it through the process completely yet.
However, your superior assured me that this would expedite.
Oh, it has. It has moved to the very top of the queue.
Correct.
I understand that it should be not 3, maybe 4 centaurs total before this is done. I have never seen something go through that quickly.
Correct. However, as all proper protocols have been followed, the Arcanoid forces should be made aware of the sensitive nature of the situation and should respond accordingly.
I'm going to groan loudly and walk away. Arcanoid diplomacy is boring.
And
It's
the
Kill it with fire, right?
I'm really good at it. It's really hard. Would you shut up?
the image kind of looks over Wells' shoulder and he goes, "Oh, did we do something to upset your servant?"
Say no. Say no.
Would it even matter?
Of course.
Then yes.
But no, he just had to use the restroom.
3e will be involved with the planetary contact. Therefore, while expedited procedure being it as it is, and the will of an imperator being such that it is, and diplomatic status being such that it is, unfortunately, 3 being involved overrides all of that.
No, I understand. I just want 3 being briefed.
Oh, she's fully aware of this conversation as it's happening.
Outstanding.
Wave.
Excellent. Was there anything else I could do for you?
Not at the present time.
Thank you very much for your communication, Diplomat Wells. Should you need anything else?
However, I must insist, per protocol, the ranking imperator and diplomat must be contacted and must go through proper welcoming ceremonies before any expedition can begin to initiate action on the planet, as I recall.
Oh, absolutely.
Good.
Wonderful. Thank you.
Thank you.
And the screen winks down, and the globe, the writing on the globe stops, the writing area closes, and the globe kind of shrinks just slightly, and it kind of falls halfway to the floor and slides to one wall, as though it's just sort of hanging out there waiting at this point.
Angel,
Yes.
I need you to hide the crap out of me.
Hide the crap out of you?
NASA's deep space telemetry is picking up, half a dozen objects headed from, given what you know about the Space Station 5 and where you were, Arconoid space.
ETA.
Moving at the speed that it's moving. Later in the day, half hour, 4 hours, maybe a little time. They've never tracked something that fast, so they're not sure how it's going to stop. So it will likely overshoot us by about half a light year.
Yeah.
But it's going to pass by, but it shouldn't hit us. We should be fine.
Sure.
No, it won't.
We need to get me to Asgard or some other alternate plane. That may be the only way bureaucratically that I've created a snafus that will avoid intergalactic war.
Oh, so you want to go back to Asgard?
Long story short, the Arconoids must contact me and go through protocol ceremony before they can actually set foot on the planet and start doing things about the Ravagers. There is a process where they can ignore these protocols, but by the time they get through them, the Ravagers will already be gone.
Okay, well, we have half an hour, and I can't travel.
You don't know how long you have.
Oh, okay.
He hasn't told you that yet.
That's right. Sorry. Well, I can't take you anywhere.
Telemetry estimates approximately
Who? About half an hour to an hour?
half an hour to an hour before their arrival.
Before the Arconoid, before the 6 things
Right.
head there. Oh, NASA's picking something up on the other end of space. Smaller objects, much smaller than the half a dozen or so that were inbound. But it seems to be a meteor swarm.
That'll probably be the Ravagers.
About 1,000 small-ish things headed almost directly towards Earth. They're kind of a little worried about this one. Ought to be here in the better part of a day.
So we got about half an hour to an hour before the Arconoids show up, and we have about a day before the Ravagers show up.
Oh, I can get us back to, what's it? I think I can get us back to Asgard. We're at Indiana to Oklahoma, as fast as I move. How far is it to Indiana to Oklahoma? Let me
should Google
that. Let me Google how fast or how far that is. I'm Googling Oklahoma to Indiana in miles. Oklahoma
Let's see who
from
can Google foo faster.
Indiana.
I'm too busy playing a game where the whole point of the game is to tap your phone.
804.8 miles away.
So it'd be about an hour and 20 minutes. Hour and a half. At top speed.
At top speed, yeah. I could get you there in an hour and a half. Unless Heimdall could do it. Do you know how to call Heimdall?
I think we just have to call. As knights, we just have to call on him. What am I thinking?
Yeah, you're absolutely right.
Heimdall!
Jimmy. You're like, all right, I will get you later. I will get you later. And you're walking out, and you just round the corner out of the bridge room, and you hear Wells's voice go, Heimdall! And all officially. He sounds official. Mm-hmm. You kind of poke your head back in. He's not in the room.
Okay. I'm going to wait and make sure Heimdall doesn't open the gate if that's what he's trying to do.
Nothing. Heimdall's not in the room.
That's good.
Heimdall, I know you hear me. Trying to avoid intergalactic war here.
Heimdall is coming down the hallway back towards the bridge room.
I
Heimdall!
put my hand out in front and walk towards him so he doesn't come into the room. And there's a problem with Dr. Wells. He might, I don't know. We kind of got into a fight, all four of us. Guardian Angel turned evil. Dr. Wells, I don't know what his disposition is. You might not want to open the gate without permission from Fenris because he was protecting me from them. And in his role of protector, he had granted me like full asylum even though I'm already a knight and already a citizen of Asgard. I wouldn't recommend bringing him here at all if that's allowable by protocol.
Come with me. And he walks into the bridge room.
Okay.
He walks up.
Heimdall, I'm a knight of the Republic. Please do not ignore me.
Knight of the Republic. He walks up. Heimdall walks up, grabs the hilt of the sword, and you hear, "Is this Wells?"
It is.
What is it that you need?
I need transport.
To where?
Asgard.
Just you?
Guardian Angel as well?
Don't do it. And Jimmy's sitting there doing the don't do it.
He pushes the sword into the dais. Lightning arcs across the bridge room, and your carpet is on. You have carpet or hardwood floors?
Hardwood floors.
Jimmy's
that's right.
It's probably going to
gone.
sear into it.
Your hardwood floors are going to be seared
Jimmy's
into.
gone.
Jimmy turns around. There are no doors to leave. You're like, I'm out of here.
No, we're not.
There is a bright flash. You are sucked up into the ether, and wham!
Both of us?
Both of you. You land in the bridge room, the gate room for the Bifrost.
That was way quicker than what I was going to do.
Jimmy is standing there. Heimdall continues to have his hand on the sword, the lightning arcing across the top of the room. There is no exit. There's no doors out of the room. He twists the sword 90 degrees and looks from Jimmy to Wells to Guardian Angel back to Jimmy. There will be no violence in this room.
Yeah, that's fine.
That's fine.
That's fine. Jimmy, just so you know, we've got unfinished business later. But right now, you are the least of my concerns. There are 7 billion other people that are in danger right now, and your brave little toaster ass is going to have some making up for what you did to his family.
I told you he's sentient. Look, Jimmy, you called the Ravagers.
I didn't call nobody.
The Ravagers got called.
Why did the Ravagers get called?
We don't know, but they're on their way.
That's unfortunate. Who were
More
the
important point, Earth is technically part of the Arkanoid Empire. As such, the Ravagers come here, it's an act of war. So, the Ravagers are going to bump into the Arkanoids, yada, 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 intergalactic wars, what's the collateral damage? Lots of people are going to die. However, there's a bureaucratic loophole. I'm able to request certain things, and there's a protocol that the Arkanoids have to file where they have to contact me, yada, yada, yada. Basically, I do a bait and switch, use their own bureaucracy against them, such that by the time the Ravagers are gone, because they realize that what they were called for isn't here, the Arkanoids are kind of sitting there twiddling their thumbs, they're gone, then the war doesn't start, yada, yada. This all hinges on me being unfindable by them. So that's why I'm trying to get to Asgard, because I know their technology is such that they can't locate me there. That was so much to say.
Cool story, bro.
Anyway, that's what we're doing here, Heimdall. Trying to save the planet.
And by extension, Asgard, because Asgard now resides on the planet. So not only the Earth citizenry, but all of the Asgard citizenry that we have protected and brought back. So that's why we needed to come back. Jimmy is the least of my worries. Thank you for transporting us.
Heimdall looks at you, Jimmy, doesn't say a word.
Oh, also, I let Morat go from the planet. He's never coming back.
Does Jimmy have any sort of response? Or is Jimmy just going to shake his head?
I trust neither of these gentlemen as far as I could throw them.
Which isn't far.
Exactly. While they say they may have bigger fish to fry, they've proven themselves to be opportunistic beyond belief, and I do not believe that should they find the opportunity to try to take, quote, revenge on me for my, quote, actions, that they won't hesitate to cause violence and destruction and harm to my person.
They can do no such thing. Not in this room, not at this time.
Yes, but this time does not last forever, and you will have to let us out of this room at some point.
Oh, that's not an issue. And he looks, and the doorway is there again.
I'm going to make my way to the doorway. And,
Yeah, same. I'll follow him.
Knights, and this is Heimdall in a booming voice.
ooh, I stop and turn.
We have something else. Fenris has been taken.
Yeah. Fenris also right now is in a rabid berserking state in another plane that I can't get to for at least 48 hours.
Something about Onyx.
Also, I can't get the Blackheart Kukri back at least for another 48 hours.
And that'll do us tonight for Gaming with Scott. We thank you for listening, and as always, you'll hear from us real soon.
Bye.
Bye.
And that's it tonight for us on the Gaming with Scott podcast. You can always send us an email at feedback@gamingwithscott.com or catch us on Twitter. JC LaCroix is at Asmodee369. Dan is at Melkware. Josh is at ActionJack853. And Rico is at R1C0. Or me, Scott T, at GamingWScott. This is a Southgate Media production. Remember, each of us is super in our own way. Be the superhero you always wanted to see in the world. And as always, you'll hear from us real soon.